kamay, naglalakbay patungo sa ating inaasahang pagbitaw. Hello everyone, welcome to this guitar tutorial for the song HAWAK BITAW by LALUNA. So quick disclaimers first, I'm going to be playing this song as close and as accurate to its original audio as possible. So let's play it as simple as possible so that more of you guys will be able to follow. But before we begin, please don't forget subscribing the notification bell down below so that you guys will be able to stay updated with my future videos. And you will now also be able to show your support by sending a super thanks my way down below as well. I would really appreciate that. And if you guys would like me to teach anything else, just comment it down below as well. I'll try to do it for you. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just go and jump right into it. Okay, so before I teach you guys the chord progressions that we're going to use in this song, I'd just like to show you guys the chords that we're going to use throughout this entire song. They're going to be these ones right here. Yep. So first up is going to be the E major 7 chord, which is going to be like this. It's going to be the 7 on the A string. It's going to be the 9th fret D string, 8th fret G string, 9th fret B string. And as for the low and the high E strings, these are not going to be included, or dead strings in this case. Next up is going to be the B major 7 chord, which is going to be like this. And for this one, it's going to be 7, dead string, 8, 8, 7, dead string. Next up is going to be the C sharp minor 7 chord, which is going to be like this. For this one, it's going to be 9, dead string, 9, 9, 9, dead string. Next up is going to be the C sharp minor 7 chord with the root note of C. For this one, we're just going to be moving our index finger from the 9th fret to the 8th fret. So that's going to be 8, dead string, 9, 9, 9, dead string. Next up is going to be the D major 7 chord, which is going to be like this. And that is going to be dead string, 5, 7, 6, 7, dead string. And lastly, it's going to be the A major 7 chord. And that's going to be 5, dead string, 6, 6, 5, dead string. Yep. Okay, and as for the strumming pattern that we're going to be using throughout this entire song, it's going to be this one right here. Yep, so allow me to demonstrate. It's going to be like this. Yep, just like that. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You could use this part of your index finger for the down strums, and you could use this part of your thumb for the up strums. Yep, so just going to be like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yep, just like that. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Or you could use a much more straightforward method as well, just by using a pick. And you could just use downward motions for the down strums. And you could just use upward motions for the up strums. It's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And with that said, this entire strumming pattern is going to be worked for 4 whole counts for each chord that you're going to be playing in this entire song. So for the first 2 counts, it's going to be this part right here. It's going to be down, up, just like that. And for the last 2 counts, it's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so for the intro as well as the second interlude sections of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. Yep. So first up, we're going to be playing the E major 7 chord for 4 counts, which is going to be like this. Now once again, with our strumming pattern, it's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Next is going to be the B major 7 chord for 4 counts. Then after that, we're going to be repeating that entire chord progression one more time. So once again, E major 7 chord for 4 counts. Then B major 7 chord for 4 counts. And once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound like this. Okay, and as for the chorus sections of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. Yep, so basically it's just going to be the E major 7 chord for 4 counts. That's going to be the B major 7 chord for 4 counts once again. But instead of just repeating it twice, we're going to be repeating this entire thing for a total of 4 repetitions. So once again, E major 7 chord for 4 counts. E major 7. 7. 2 more. Last one. Yep, and that's that. And once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. Hawak kamay, naglalakbay patungo sa ating inaasahang pagbitaw. Magkatingin na may lihim, naghihintay, kamay magsasabing ayoko na. Okay, and as for the first interlude section of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. Yep, so first up is going to be the C sharp minor 7 chord for 2 counts, which is going to be like this. Now for this one, we're going to be playing the first half of that strumming pattern that I taught you guys earlier. So it's going to be like this. Down, up, down, up. And same strumming pattern for the C sharp minor 7 chord with the root note of C for 2 counts as well. Then lastly, it's going to be the B major 7 chord for 4 counts. And so for this one, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So we're going to be doing 7 down strums, which is going to be like this. Yep. Then after that, we're going to be palm muting it right here with our fretboard. And we're going to be doing the up, down, up strum. So it's going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, down. Yep. To get a little bit of groove going on when it comes to playing this song. So once again, B major 7 chord for 4 counts. First up, we're going to be doing 7 down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then after that, we're going to be muting our fretboard like this. Just letting your hand rest on the fretboard. Don't press it, just let it rest there. Then we're going to be doing a up, down, up strum. Yep, just like that. So all in all, it's going to be like this. C sharp minor 7 chord for 2 counts. Okay, so for the first verse of this song, chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. Yep. So first up, you have the E major 7 chord once again. Next up is going to be the C sharp minor 7 chord for 4 counts. Then next up, we have the B major 7 chord for 8 counts, which means that we're going to be doing our strumming pattern twice. So it's going to be like this. And basically after that, we're going to be repeating that entire chord progression, starting from the E major 7 chord for 4 counts up to the B major 7 chord for 8 counts, for a total of 4 repetitions altogether. So it's going to be like this: E major 7 chord for 4 counts, C sharp minor 7, then B major 7. Major 7. 2 more. Last one. Yep, and once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. Alas 11 na ng gabi at ikay hinihintay sa iyong pagdating. Nang makita ko ang iyong mga mata, di ako makatingin. Umiwas, alam ko sa sarili ko, damdamin ko'y di lilipas. Kaya sige Sige pa, dahan-dahan mo na akong layuan. Unti-unti kong nararamdaman. Okay, and as for the pre-chorus sections of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. Yep. So once again, we're going to be starting it off with the C sharp minor 7 chord for 2 counts. It's going to be like this. Yep. And as for the C sharp minor 7 chord with the root note of C, what we're going to do is we're going to be playing the second half of the strumming pattern now this time, which is going to be like this. And that is going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And we're going to be playing these two chords fast simultaneously. So it's going to be like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then after that, we're going to be repeating that entire thing for a total of 3 repetitions. So it's going to be like this. Yep, and as for the B major 7 chord for 4 counts, it's going to be like this. And once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. Alam natin saan to papunta, huwag na natin patagalin pa. Saan man tayo kanina, umuwi na lang kaya. Okay, and as for the second verse of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. Yep. So once again, we're going to be starting it off with the E major 7 chord for 4 counts. It's going to be like this. Followed by the C sharp minor 7 chord for 4 counts. That's going to be the B major 7 chord for 8 counts. Yep. Then after that, we're going to be repeating that entire thing one more time. So once again, E major 7 chord, C sharp minor 7, then B major 7. Yep, and once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. Alas 11 na ng gabi at ikay umiyak, mag-isa sa tabi. Na makita mo ang iyong mga mata, di ka makapaniwala. Okay, and as for the rhythm part of the solo section of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. Yep. So first up is going to be the E major 7 chord for 4 counts, then the B major 7 chord for 4 counts, then we're going to be repeating that entire thing twice, so it's going to be like this. And so next up is going to be the D major 7 chord for 2 counts, which is going to be like this. That's basically going to be the first half of the strumming pattern. Next up is going to be the A major 7 chord for 2 counts. And for this one, we're going to be using the other half of that strumming pattern. Yep. So it's going to be like this all together. Same thing for the E major 7 chord for 2 counts. Once again, using the first half. Then the second half for the B major 7 chord for 2 counts. Yep. And we're going to be repeating that entire thing 2 more times. So once again, it's going to be like this. Once more. Yep, and once more for the D major 7 chord for 2 counts, using the first half once again. Then the A major 7 chord for 2 counts, using the second half now this time. Then lastly, it's going to be the E major 7 chord for 4 counts, using the same down strums. Then palm strumming. And once you finally figure that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. Okay, and as for the lead part of the solo section of this song, I decided to break it down into 4 parts. So the first part of this tab is going to be this one right here. So this solo comes in right between the last B major 7 chord and the first D major 7 chord in this chord progression of the solo section. For this one, we're going to be plucking the 10th fret on the A string first. Then it's going to be the 12th fret A string, 10th fret D string, 12th fret D string. Then after that, we're going to be plucking the 12th fret D string. We're going to be sliding it up all the way to the 14th fret on the D string, like so. And if you do that fast enough, it's going to be like this. Yep. Then after that, back again to the 12th fret on the D string. We're going back to the 11th fret D string, 12th fret D string, and 11th fret D string. Yep. And if you put a bit of speed, it's going to sound like this. Yep, just like that. 10, 12, 10, 12, 12, 14, 12, 11, 12, 11. Yep, just like that. Once more. The next up is going to be the 10th fret on the A string once more, 12th fret A string, 10th fret D string, 12th fret D string, 11th fret on the G string now this time, then sliding it up all the way up until the 13th fret of the G string. Yep. And if you do that fast enough, it's going to be like this. Yep. Once again, 11 G string, 9 G string, 11 G string. It's going to be the 8th fret on the G string. Yep, and if you do that fast enough, it's going to be like this. Yep. And so putting all of those all together, it's going to be like this. And as for the second part of this lead section of the solo, it's going to be this one right here. Yep. And once again, we're starting off with the 10th fret on the A string, 12th fret A string, 10th fret D string, 12th fret D string. Once again, 12th fret D string, sliding it up to the 14th fret. So it's going to sound like this. Yep. Then after that, it's going to be the 12th fret D string, 11th fret D string, 12th fret D string, 11th fret D string. Yep. So that's going to be sounding like this with a bit of speed. Yep. Same as before. Then once more, it's going to be the 10th fret A string, 12th fret A string, 10th fret D string, 12th fret D string. Once more, it's going to be the 11th fret on the G string, sliding it up to the 13th fret of the G string. Yep. A bit faster, it's going to sound like this. Again, back to the 11th fret G string, 9th fret G string. Once more, 11th fret G string, then 11th fret G string, and sliding it all the way up until the 16th fret of the G string. Yep. With a bit of speed, it's going to sound like this. Then after this, what I want you to do is you're going to be plucking the 16th fret on the G string 6 times like so. Yep. So it's going to be... Yep. So from the top, it's going to be like this. And as for the third part of this solo, it's going to be this one right here. Yep, so for this one, we're going to be starting it off with the 14th fret on the B string. It's going to be this one right here. Then setting it up to the 15th fret of the B string. Yep. And if you do it fast enough, it's going to be like this. Yep, then what I want you to do is you want to be plucking the 15th fret of the B string 5 times. Yep, 5 times. Then back to the 14th fret B string. Then 12th fret B string. Yep. Then after that, we're going to be plucking the 13th fret on the G string, 12th fret B string, 13th fret G string. It's going to be like this. Yep. Then after that, it's going to be the 14th fret on the high E string, 12th fret high E string, 11 high E string. Then back to the 12th fret on the high E string with a hammer on. Yep, so it's going to be like this. Yep, then 11th fret high E string. That's going to be the 7th fret high E string. Hammer on to the 9th. Then once again, 7th fret on the high E string. Yep, so if you do that fast enough, it's going to be like this. And lastly, for the fourth part of this solo, it's going to be this one right here. Yep. So we're starting it off with the 7th fret B string, like so. I'm going to be doing a hammer on to the 9th. Once again, 7th fret high E string. Yep. So it's supposed to sound like this. Yep. And basically just repeating that for a total of 4 repetitions. So it's going to be like this. Yep, then after that, it's going to be 7th fret B string, 9th fret B string, 7th fret B string. It's going to be the 7th fret high E string, hammer onto the 9th. It's going to be the 7th fret high E string, then one more time. So a bit slower, it's going to sound like this. And so all in all, once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. And lastly, for the outro section of this song, the chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. And for this one, basically it's just going to be the E major 7 chord for 4 counts, then the B major 7 chord for 4 counts, then repeating that entire thing for a total of 7 repetitions. Then we're going to be finishing it all off with the E major 7 chord, just like this. Yep. So once again, E major 7 chord for 4 counts. 7, 6 more, 5 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, finishing it. So yeah, this is the end of the guitar tutorial. Thank you guys for watching this part of the video. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed it so that I'll know. And please once again do not forget to subscribe and the notification bell down below so that you guys will be able to stay updated for future videos. And you will also be able to show your support by sending a super thanks my way down below as well. I'd really appreciate that. And if you guys would like me to teach anything else, just comment it down below as well. I'll try to do it for you. And if you guys would like to watch my guitar cover for this song, some sort of reference, just click this one right here. And if you guys would like to watch my other guitar tutorials, just click this one right here. It's all good, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.